There's a fear most people won't say out loud. Not failure, not rejection, but invisibility. The feeling that no matter how hard you try, no one notices. You speak, but nothing changes. You work, and nothing moves. You exist quietly. And what makes this fear dangerous is what it tempts you to do. Because once being ignored hurts enough, you stop caring how you're seen, only that you are. This is where power begins to distort people. Imagine this: you do everything right. You're respectful, professional, measured. You don't cause problems, you don't chase attention, and slowly you disappear. Others get promoted, others get invited, others even get remembered, not because they're better, but because they're louder. You start to notice something uncomfortable. The people who rise aren't always the most capable, they're the most visible, and visibility doesn't reward virtue, it rewards impact, even if that impact is messy. Here's the mistake most people make. They think attention means approval. Well, it doesn't. Attention means existence. Power notices what it cannot ignore, and nothing understood this better than a man who built an empire out of a spectacle, exaggeration, and deliberate controversy. His name was P.T. Barnum. P.T. Barnum was not the most talented man of his time. He wasn't a great artist, he wasn't a great scholar, but he understood something deeper. People don't crave truth, they crave stimulation. Barnum learned early that being interesting was more powerful than being respectable. He promoted curiosity, oddities, exaggerations, sometimes outright lies. But here's what made him dangerous. He didn't hide the exaggeration, he hinted at it. He made people argue about whether it was real, and while they argued, they talked. Critics attacked him, newspaper mocked him, religious leaders condemned him. Barnum, he loved it, because every attack was free advertising, every insult was amplification. Barnum once said, "There's no such thing as bad publicity." What he meant was simpler and colder. If people are talking about you, you control space in their mind, and space in their mind is where power lives. Barnum didn't seek admiration, he sought attention density. He knew most people are forgotten, not because they fail, but because they're forgettable. And forgettable people have no leverage. This is uncomfortable to accept because it forces a question: is being ignored really more moral than being controversial? Barnum chose survival. This law makes people uneasy. They think it means being obnoxious, or be fake, or to be loud. Well, that's not the lesson. The lesson is this: silence is only powerful when you already matter. Before that, silence erases you. You don't need to offend, but you do need contrast. Something that makes people pause. Something that creates reaction, because reaction means engagement, and engagement means relevance. Look around. Social media, your workplace, culture. The people who dominate attention are rarely neutral. They have a point of view, an edge, a presence. You don't remember the careful ones, you remember the bold ones. This doesn't mean abandoning integrity. It means understanding the arena you're in. Power doesn't reward purity, it rewards visibility. Here's the real danger. When you avoid attention completely, you don't stay safe. You become irrelevant, and irrelevance is permanent. So ask yourself this: am I avoiding attention because I'm strategic or because I'm afraid? Because power doesn't come to those who wait quietly. It comes to those who are impossible to ignore. Power doesn't scan rooms looking for the most ethical person. It scans for signal, something distinct, something noticeable, something that creates reaction. Neutrality creates no signal, and no signal means no leverage. This is not new. As mentioned earlier, P.T. Barnum understood this so well that he built his entire life around it, not by being the best, but by being impossible to ignore. He understood a brutal truth. People, they don't remember accuracy, they remember impact. Barnum promoted spectacles that made people argue. Was it real? Was it fake? And was it exaggerated? He didn't care, because argument is attention. When critics attacked him, Barnum didn't defend himself. He amplified the controversy. Every attack expanded his reach. Every attempt to shame him made him more famous. Barnum realized something most people resist. Attention doesn't require approval. It requires stimulation, and stimulation can come from admiration or irritation. Power accepts both. This law makes people uneasy because it feels morally threatening. We want to believe that quiet competence is enough. Sometimes it is in small systems, but in large systems, silence is interpreted as absence, and absence as no influence. Barnum wasn't ethical, he was visible, and visibility gave him control. This law does not mean to be obnoxious or to manufacture outrage or even betray your values. That's amateur attention. You must create contrast, something that separates you from the background, a point of view, a presence, or a signal, because power can only respond to what it notices. Look at work. The person who always agrees is forgotten. The person who frames ideas, even imperfectly, is remembered. Look online. Neutral contents disappear, but the distinct voices spread. This isn't fair, but it is consistent, and understanding it gives you choice. Here's the danger no one mentions. If you avoid attention long enough, you lose the ability to command it. And when you finally need visibility, it doesn't come. So ask yourself this: am I being quiet because it's strategic, or because it feels safer? Because safety that erases you isn't safety at all. Attention changes how people see you, but it also changes who start watching you and why. In the next episode, we'll look at what happens when attention turns into opposition and why leaving that opposition unfinished is a mistake.